Hello, my fellow nerds. So, playing DayZ, some of the things that we can do is, depending on your server, you may get the opportunity to raise bees, get honey, make honey wine. This particular video is just going to cover how to harvest the honey from the honey frames. So, you got your beehive, you got your bees in it, you've got 3 frames, you put them in when they're empty. It takes about an hour or so for them to fill up. And then it comes time to harvest the comb off of the frame. So you approach it wearing a bee suit. Now the bee suit really doesn't matter. If you look at my character here, he's wearing an NBC suit with a beekeeper hat. So you can wear the complete outfit for the NBC suit or the bee suit if you have the pieces, or you can substitute them for the NBC suit. But you do have to have the beekeeper hat. I did try with an NBC hood and a gas mask, and I got stung. So don't be like me. Wear a beekeeper's hat. So you approach the hive, you open it up. Open up your inventory, you'll see right over here, it says honeycomb frames. Pause on one, full honeycomb frame. So you need to equip a spatula, honeycomb spatula. You need to have a honey pot that is disinfected using alcohol tincture or iodine or disinfectant spray. That's supposed to go there. But it doesn't go there yet. We'll get there. So you take a frame, put it into the first slot. You'll see that it sits there. Exit your inventory. Spatula in hand. Eyeball the edge of the frame because you'll see the frame that's outside the hive. From the front, eyeball it, and left mouse click, left, right. Anyway, left mouse click, hold. You get the old work circle. And then the beekeeper is doing his work. Scraping that golden goodness off of that frame. Yeah. It's going. And going. Is it possible for Bohemia to make this any slower? I don't think that we can really blame that one on Bohemia. Anyway. So then the frame disappears, and the honeycomb disappears. Open up your inventory, and you will see it. It's actually underneath, and the same thing with the comb. The comb has fallen underneath this side shelf. So, take the frame, put it back in, take the other frame, and continue. Same thing again. If you look off to the side, you won't get that prompt. You've got to look just like that. Press and click. Yeah, can't blame that one on Bohemia. That's got to be the mod builder, which is awesome, by the way. Thank you very much. It's awesome. I don't know. There's too much time in between here. I find myself nervous. I have to talk. I'm not talking. I'm listening to the bees. And that's frame number 2. Open inventory, empty frame, back in the hive. Other honeycomb stacks onto the other. A full stack, as you can see, will be 3 of them. And again. And just like any tool, the spatula will degrade over time. I do not know if it can be repaired. I have not gotten to that point yet. I believe this one is damaged, so I will try a sharpening stone. And if that doesn't work, well, I'll just get a new spatula. Bada bing. Now you have 3 empty frames in your hive. You have 3 honeycomb. Now, to harvest the honey itself, you want to take your disinfected honey pot, put it in your hands. You can see when you drag it down to the combine slot, it will give you the Add Honeycomb. Left mouse button and click and hold. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to do a honey wine right after this, and I don't want to have the comb turn to honey in this pot. So, after you would add the honeycomb, you would go back to your inventory. To this slot here where it says honey pot, you would put the honey pot with the comb in that, and then equipped the honeycomb dipper. That is a dipper to process the honey. And you will get the same prompt when looking at the honey pot with the dipper in your hand. The prompt will be, make honey. Making honey. And that's that. So, I hope this was helpful. I will post another video in a few minutes to do the honey wine once I kind of got that figured out. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.